pub?
No, I've just finished work. And Billy's making these pizzas he keeps on promising me.
I forgot to make the dough. It is all in the proving.
Yeah, excuses. Is Kim not up for a drink?
No, she's tied up with hop stuff.
Oh, so she's ditching you for work. Well, this is what happens when you're engaged to your boss, Dad.
Come to ours if you want.
Yeah. Or better idea, why don't you two go out?
Eh?
You might as well. We'll be waiting hours for you to faff about in the kitchen. Go into town, play some pool, have a pint or whatever.
Well, just the two of us?
Yeah. It's not that weird. Why are you looking at me like that?
It's a school night.
Yeah, I'm not saying get lashed and pass out in a flower bed. I'm saying have a drink with your father-in-law.
I'm up for it if you are.
Yeah, go on then.
Hey, Vic, what are you doing tonight? Because Billy and Dad are going out bonding.
Oh, bless. But I can't tonight. I'm covering for Bob at the pub, some school meeting, and I need to keep an eye on the new chef, apparently.
Right. Well, telly it is.
I thought we could start off in Crown, have a game of darts. Well, unless that don't float your boat. Dawn did mention something about pool, but there's an awful lot of bending going off with it.
Darts in the Crown. Sounds wild.
I walked past the guy, I didn't say a word. It was him that started on me.
How did he start on you?
It was just like, what'd you call me? You know, he was giving it all that. He had a right chip on his shoulder.
Had you addressed him at all?
My client just told you that he didn't. I didn't even register the bloke. I was thinking what I was going to get from the shop for my tea. So, he mutters under his breath, and then he turns and comes after me, grabs me by the shoulder.
Then what happened?
My reflexes kicked in. He looked crazy, like his eyes were blank. Like he was off his head.
Off his head? How?
I don't know. Drugs, booze.
Did you see any drugs or alcohol?
No, this all happened in seconds. I'm trying to explain to you why I reacted. It was self-defense.
So, you hit him?
My client just told you he was defending himself.
So, what exactly did you do, Mr. Greenlow?
Whatever I had to. I swung for him, landed a solid punch so he wouldn't keep coming. But he recovered himself, so I shoved him away.
Shoved him?
Yeah. So he ended up on the pavement. That's when you guys came and started making assumptions. He was the one who was down, so they arrested me.
He told us you assaulted him.
And I'm trying to tell you how it was.
Look, my client's been pretty clear. You don't have enough evidence of intent or culpability to charge him.
We'll be checking CCTV from the area to verify Mr. Greenlow's account.
How long is that going to take?
We're well aware of our responsibilities, Mr. Anderson.
Then there's really no reason to keep him here. You need to let him go.
We need to conduct a proper interview with the alleged victim first, who's currently in hospital. For the record, I'm showing the defendant a photo of the victim.
He's making it worse than it is. It was just a scuffle.
We have a statement from the paramedics who attended him. His injuries were too serious to be treated at the scene.
Your dad's not answering his phone. I wondered if he was here.
Oh, no, he's gone into town with Billy. Did he not text you?
Oh, I missed it. I've been so busy redrafting all the staff contracts. All I could think about was a glass of wine at the end of the day.
Well, I'll have a drink with you, if you don't mind Harriet's whiskey.
Perfect. So, Billy and your dad, whose idea was that?
Mine. Why does everyone find that weird?
I didn't say that.
It's no different from them being sat on a sofa having a takeaway, and they do that loads.
Agreed. And wouldn't do anything if left to their own devices.
Oh. It's Billy now. He's in hospital.
What? What about Will?
I don't know, it doesn't say. Can you look after Lucas for me?
Of course. Call me.
Yeah, I will do.
Do you need a minute?
sorry, I know him. We live in the same village. Acquaintances, there's no conflict of interest.
You sure about that?
Yeah, carry on.
The A&E report notes extensive injuries. 2 broken ribs. You call that more than a scuffle. And you sustained minor bruises in comparison. Can you explain that?
It was all blur. My instincts took over.
You said you swung at him.
Yeah, after he went for me first, I dodged it and couldn't give him another chance.
Then you said you shoved him.
He was a big bloke. He wouldn't stay down. I did what I had to.
Oh, my God.
Look, I'm all right.
What's happened? Who did this to you?
Just some bloke. Wrong place, wrong time.
What bloke? Billy, you can't text me and tell me to come and get you and not tell me how you got in this state.
Look, do you really need to ask?
What do you mean?
Why I was attacked?
I don't...
Why some guy sets on me out of nowhere?
Was it racist?
Just glanced at him, that was all. He takes objection, says what you're looking at, calls me all the names, does all the noises. And I ignore it. Tell myself what my mum used to say. He's ignorant. Doesn't know any better. He's not worth it.
She's right.
But he wanted to fight. Grabs my shoulder when I try and walk away, saying all this stuff to me the whole time.
So what did you do?
Nothing. I was caught off guard. Like I said, I wasn't prepared.
Wait, you shouldn't have to be.
You always have to be. Like when you're walking down the street and there's some guy coming towards you with an attitude, you keep your head down because it's easier. Except I didn't. I'd been with your dad, playing darts, talking rubbish. I forgot myself.
No.
And I paid for it. It's the first time it's ever happened. And I've had plenty of fights. Started a few. Had my share of pastings, especially in jail. White guys, black guys. That was never the reason. Not like this.
Did you report it to the police?
They turned up when I was on the ground. Someone must have called them.
And the bloke?
They got him. Arrested at the scene. They just come to take my statement.
That's good then. OK, so he'll be in a cell and he'll be charged and he'll be banged up. You can't have racist animals just going around attacking innocent people.
Mate, I had no idea where you were until Dawn texted me.
Why'd you leave him on his own, Dad?
He wanted a kebab.
It's not his fault.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. It's hot and we're talking about not flaming Detroit.
I've messaged Harriet. Ask her to keep us posted.
Can she do that?
No, but says there's good officers on it. Says she's going to talk you through what'll happen next in morning.
Right.
I mean, it should be pretty straightforward, I reckon. You were just minding your own business. Bloke comes out of nowhere. No provocation.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's put you in hospital. There's no getting round that.
Yeah, but who's got previous? I went down for GBH. Still on the police's radar if any trouble kicks off.
He might have a record.
Or he might be clean.
You're saying he's never done this before?
I'm saying he's never been caught. Look, I don't know. It's just... To them, I'm a black man with a criminal record. So you two saying it's going to be plain sailing, it's just...
Interview.
Ethan?
Hey. Oh, I'm on the duty row.
Congratulations, you finally earned your solicitor spurs.
I don't suppose you've heard how Billy is.
Billy? You're repping the suspect.
Yeah.
Did you explain that you know the victim? Because you can withdraw on the grounds of conflict of interest.
I'm aware of that.
Ethan, I understand you need all the experience you can get, but if there's a genuine reason...
Look, I've already told DS Malik there's no conflict.
This could get really difficult. From what I've heard, Billy was the victim of a sustained, brutal, racist attack.
And you're talking to me about conflict of interest. Surely you shouldn't be discussing the case.
You asked me how he was. And I'm not working on it. That's a big difference.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I forget it's anything.
Ethan, I've been in this game a long time, and the job is difficult enough without worrying about personal relationships.
What relationship? I barely know him.
You know me. And he lives in my house. I treat him like a son-in-law.
Look, I appreciate your concern, but there's two sides to everything. Billy was in prison for GBH, that's common knowledge, and... Sorry, wasn't there an incident recently where he threatened Dawn's ex-boyfriend?
You're right. I better not comment on that.
So you haven't quit yet, then?
It's withdraw. And no, I haven't. DS Malik will be here soon, but first, we need to clarify your statement. The alleged comments the victim said you'd made.
There were no comments.
I know you said that, but...
But you don't believe me, do you?
Doesn't really come into it. All the law's interested in is evidence.
But I need you to. I've not been sat here spinning you a pack of lies, have I? The guy started on me first. Fact. I get it. He was angry. It must be terrible being on the receiving end of that kind of abuse. But maybe he'd already had an earful before he'd met me. That's the only thing I can think of. And I've been thinking, I've had hours to try and work out what happened.
There's nothing to substantiate
So he
this.
lashes out at me. Uses me as a punch bag. I don't know. There's only one thing I'm sure of, is I did not cause this. I did not use racist language. I did not provoke him. He went for me first. That's the truth.
Mr. Greenlow, the CPS has weighed the evidence against you and made a decision. I'm charging you with racially aggravated assault, occasioning actual bodily harm according to Section 29 of the Crime and Disorder Act.
No, this isn't fair.
Keep calm. Tomorrow we start building your case.
Dad's taking Kim home. She was knackered. Okay, so we have your painkillers and anti-inflammatories. And the doctor said you should rest.
Hello? Yeah, thanks for telling me. Your number's on here. Cheers. He's been charged.
Thank God.
Jordan Greenlow. Racially aggravated ABH.
Well, this is what we wanted. You must be feeling more positive now.
I don't feel anything.
It's because you're tired. Probably still in shock.
Yeah.
But they believe you, Billy. Even though you got previous, the police aren't judging you like you think.
Way off getting him sentenced, though.
It's just the first step. We've got your statement and your injuries. There is so much proof on your side.
I wish I had your faith, I do. But I know lots of Jordan Greenlows. They do whatever they want. Act like nothing can touch them. Seen them my whole life.
Do you not want to be the one to stand up to him?
Of course I do. But, look, I'll go to court, I'll stand in front of him, but I know how this ends. It's better to have no expectations at all than to get my hopes up and be disappointed.